Everyone, welcome back to another episode of the 67 podcast. Today, the goal for the likes is 15 likes. We've never gone that high, so we're gonna set that. Please hit that 15 like goal, and let's get into the video. Let's go.
Alright, everyone. Today is a special episode. It's just me and Lucas because of a situation that Dom will maybe not mind explaining, which we will cut to. And yeah.
And yeah, today we got another episode for you guys. Today it's just gonna be me and Benny. We're trying something new. See how it goes. Splitting it up a little bit. And yeah, we're just gonna go with it. So
We wanted to talk about embarrassing moments in high school
yeah,
and like crushes and stuff like that, because I think a lot of people
have a
can relate
crush.
to that.
Yeah. I feel like everybody.
Yeah, and I have a crush too.
Bro, I feel like before you actually go to high school, I don't know, this is just my personal experience, but like I had this like general outline in my head of like how it was gonna go down based on like high school main character movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Like those really stereotypical, like those three dudes in the football jackets are gonna slam you against a wall or what the locker kind of movie.
Well, not so much about the bullying, but
Oh, okay.
you meet a girl and you gotta get her. I don't know. Um, yeah, we're gonna be talking about some high school experiences today. Now that we're out of high school, we can kind of talk about how our opinion has changed then to now. How we might be a little bit smarter. So, um, I want to
I
start
don't know
off
if
by
I'm
telling
very
some.
smarter.
You don't think so? Oh well. Well, yeah,
What were
we're
you
gonna. I was gonna say, I want to talk about like how some teachers treated me, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so, um, everybody wants to try out for sports because that's another
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
portrayed in the movies. You're a jock, you're popular, have a good high
yeah.
school life. So everyone kind of wants to be like that. So I tried out for the soccer team, as you know, Benny. I
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, and the teacher who was the coach for the soccer team, he saw potential in me in ninth grade. He was like, "Oh, that's a young kid. He's tall, looks kind of athletic." And then so he put me on the team, and I was absolute dog water. And for the next years going on, you could tell his disappointment for me just kept on like raising. And he'd like,
Well, you were still in the team every year, so
yeah.
good job.
He probably just did that because he felt sorry for me. He's like, well, he's already been on the team last year, and I can't like put some ninth graders in here.
Nah.
But bro, every time like at drills, he just look at me. You could see the shame in his eyes. He just like wanted me to do better, but like I was trying my best, bro.
Were you a bench warmer a lot of the
I
time?
was, yeah. Even in my
Well,
last year.
you told me this one story of how there was like a game you guys were losing or something, and you just kind of like, alright, Fuzzy Lucas, whatever, and you ended up
Yeah.
being like not bad. I think I remember that.
I mean,
You
I
were
got a
telling me
few.
that.
Yeah. I think the
Did you
biggest
score?
issue,
Or
bro, I
is
never
it the
scored.
kind of. No? Oh, well, whatever. Usually soccer games don't get that many goals.
I was
I
the
think.
defender, bro. I was all the way in the back.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's understandable. Yeah,
And
forward must be like hard.
yeah, it is. Well, but I don't know. I feel like as the teacher, like him seeing that I wasn't improving, I feel like he should have done something about that. Maybe took me aside, had a little chat, if he could motivate me. It's like already after the
Yeah.
first year, when I started seeing that negativity, I just didn't want to be there anymore.
Maybe he's the kind of guy that thinks that if he's if he expresses that he's like disappointed in you, then you'll try way harder so that he's not disappointed, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I disappointed that teacher a lot too because of the basketball situation, which I will explain.
Oh god.
And also, like in ninth grade, I tried going for the soccer team too, and he actually told me that I would have made it. Like I was gonna be on the team, and I can't. I think it was for skiing or something, because I like skiing better, and there was like cadets and stuff had other activities going on. I decided to let go soccer, and I told him. I think I told him like a day or two he would have accepted me on the team.
Yeah, I
And
remember
I
that.
went and yeah, and then with the basketball situation from the same year, he was even more disappointed. So yeah, me and Lucas tried to do basketball in ninth
Oh
grade,
yeah.
and well, me to be honest, in elementary school, I actually thought I was badass at basketball. I thought I was a king of the court kind of thing,
I mean, Benny, I
and
think. Sorry, just to interrupt you for a sec. I think that's because like me and Benny were always the tallest in our elementary school.
yeah,
So we just thought we were great at basketball, but when we got to high school, where there's actually people who are tall and
I
have
would be
skill.
Yeah, in elementary school, I would barely jump for the ball because I would like just stand there with my hand high up in the air, and these little kids would try jumping to get the ball and they still couldn't get it. And I would just hold the ball up there, and I thought I was
I
so
was still like,
good.
can't
And
get me.
then in ninth grade, I just didn't have the skills, and there's one particular moment. This is the most embarrassing part of I think my entire high school, and it's because the professor he wanted us to say a certain word when you like wanted to receive the ball. You were like open, so the person who had the ball would be safe to pass it to, and that word was outlet. And he yelled it. He's like, "All right, guys, if you guys are like free or whatever, and it's safe for you guys to get the ball and you can score or something, yell outlet." And he yelled it. And right after he yelled it in front of everyone, I was like, "What do you say again?" or something retarded, something dumb like that. And then he looked at me deep in the eyes in front of everyone and he just yelled, "Outlet!" And that was the most embarrassing thing in all of high school because everyone looked at me like I was super dumb.
Yeah, I definitely feel that, Benny. I've been in similar
Oh,
situations. For example, we were in history, no, not history, geography class. I think you were in my class, right, Benny?
yeah.
K Dog was in there too. Anyway, so we were all like having to name brands. Well, like not brands, just like manufacturers for cars. So like Toyota, Ford, all that jazz. And I was so tired that day. I remember it was first period in that class. I get into school. I'm like dead as fuck. Sorry. And oh, I was just laying on my desk, barely still conscious, just arm, uh, like my elbow on my table, just chilling, trying to stay conscious. You know how that goes, eh, Benny? Like your eyes
Oh, yeah.
slowly close, and then you're like, get up, slowly
Yeah.
close. Yeah. So I was in
It's
that
like,
state.
yeah.
Yeah. Then everyone's trying to give car manufacturers, and we're getting down to like the last few. And I was trying to be clever. I was like, all right, I'm gonna say one that no one said yet. And I raise my hand. Monsieur calls on me, and I say, I say convertible.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And then he's like,
That was
bro, I think he turned back around. He was like, wait, what did you say? And then I said it louder, and then everyone was laughing at me.
that was like the
Convertible?
funniest thing ever.
Yeah. Oh my
You
god,
will
bro.
never forget that moment. Oh, you know what was, that teacher in geography class really scared me the one time. Um, some people when they get bored, they just take an object and they kind of like flick it up in their hand. Sorry if my camera is super
But yeah.
messed up, if you can't really see it. Anyways, I was doing that with my eraser, just throwing it up in the air, not even 1 feet in the air, and re-catching it with my hand. And the teacher got, for some reason, so annoyed at that, and he told me, and I was like, all right, whatever, I'll stop. And subconsciously, I started doing it again, and I didn't even realize. And he got so mad, and he told me, all right, at the end of class, meet me in the hallway.
Oh God.
And I did. And he grabbed my eraser from me. And I swear, for some reason in my mind, I thought he was gonna like whip the frickin' if ass at me or something to like show me how annoying it is or something. But he didn't. He just started like throwing it up in the air and he was like, is that annoying? And I
Right.
was like, I didn't think it was annoying whatsoever, but I just said yes to please him, you know?
Yeah.
Holy.
Bro, I actually really didn't like that teacher. That was the worst class.
Really?
Yeah.
He was good for the first 2 weeks and then it started kind of
He was cool because
bad.
he started the very first day of his class. He just threw the manual of the class in the trash can. Like, we don't need this.
Yeah, because his entire class is based off his own, like, Google Slides or PowerPoint or whatever that he did himself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I want to talk about the spicy stuff. The love, high school
Oh,
love. Benny was actually
oh,
very successful in his high school relationships.
yeah,
Well,
but
for the
I don't
most
know if
part.
we should talk about that because things kind of went downhill.
Oh, we can, if you feel comfortable talking about it, we can. If
Well,
whatever.
not in detail. Some
Okay.
some stories though are worthy, you know.
Yeah, bro. I like high school. Every little thing a girl like did to me, back with me, I'd always remember it for like
Oh, I'm
forever.
worse now.
Worse?
Oh yeah, dude, because of quarantine and stay at home, COVID, blah blah blah, the only female I've actually seen aside from my mom is the frickin' hygienist. For months, for like a whole year. So, what was it? Oh yeah, okay. I might have said this already in the previous podcast, but Keegan had friends or something that were snapping me from his snap for some reason, and they were like, "Oh, you're the best one in the podcast. Good job.
Hell
Please
yeah.
support the podcast." And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna remember that forever."
That's same with me though, Benny. It's been so long we've been unlocked up. Every single
Yeah.
time I go to work, like, yeah, no further explanation needed.
No needed. Yep. Like, yeah, kind of weird. Like, it's gonna be a real new world once I get out of here
Hell
to
yeah,
actually go to uni. It's gonna be awesome.
bro. The hard to pick good high school girls in my opinion. Like we
Let
lived
me
in a.
rephrase that.
Okay, you can rephrase that.
It's hard to pick good girls. No offense. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's not true. There's a lot of good girls out there.
Yeah,
Good women.
like my sister, she's a good woman.
Yeah, she's a good woman.
Wow.
The hygienist, she's a good woman. Mm.
Actually, you know what we should do, Benny? We should have
What
a
should we do?
female come on the 67 podcast and
That's a good idea.
just try and give us a few answers to our simp podcast and this too.
Hmm.
We're all
Well, what
like guys.
answers to what? What kind of questions would you ask?
I don't, bro.
Like, would you ask us some questions that were asked in that book you talked about? The
Maybe,
simp thing?
yeah. I don't know. I just want to know like makes a man. than girls.
Hmm.
Because there's like being a gentleman, and then there's just being a simp.
Sometimes I want to know the raw truth. Like, you always see these Instagram posts that are like, women don't care about muscle, women don't care about this, women don't care about that. They only want your personality. And then I see women don't like they just seriously don't care about abs, and I just see that and I'm like, bullshit.
Bro, I hate it when I see those because it's like, well, there goes all my hard work for nothing. But coming back to high school, bro, there's this crush that I had in the class, and she sat beside me, and I was always so nervous to talk. And like,
Okay.
bro, I didn't know what to say. I'd open my mouth and I'd be like, okay, what the hell does this girl want to hear from me? I'd always ask for help, like that class, just to have an excuse for her to like teach me. Though
Oh
sometimes
yeah.
I didn't need help.
It's like a fine line between wanting to talk to her and making her think you're dumb kind of thing.
No, it's like,
Because you don't need help.
yeah, I don't know. It's like the line between like I don't want to be too needy,
Yeah, true. Mm.
yeah, and cool, like chasing after you. I don't know, cause like I always thought like when you chase a girl, they just like want to run.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
Yeah,
Uh,
no, don't do that.
I guess I was right about one thing, according to Benny.
Well, no further explanation needed. I have lived experiences that some people have not lived before in my age, like Lucas.
Bro, you should kind of elaborate if you can.
uh, I guess I would, when I was younger, this is many, many years ago, I was more needy, I guess, and let's just say it didn't go well, but like, I feel, because I had literally every fucking person that watches this knows exactly what I'm talking about, but whatever. Um, yeah, so this was like many, many years ago. I was like 13 or something, and I had a girlfriend, and we broke up, and I was really needy. And I look back now, and it's like, wow, I was a little bitch, wasn't I?
Yeah, same. Like I think back
And
as well.
but at the same time, because of those experiences, I think I've grown.
Oh yeah,
So,
Benny, you grown.
you think so? I've grown?
You grew a crown on your head. You're worthy of being called a king.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
like. Oh yeah, dude. Uh, Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I remember
Oh.
this one time an older high school girl kind of gave me a little bit of attention. I
Oh
fired me
really?
up so much. It was back when we used to work out at the high school gym. There was this one girl. She was like 2 grades above us, and my opinion at least. Uh
Oh.
oh, and she'd like.
Oh yes. Okay.
He finally
I know who
remembers.
you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Well, yeah, this one time I was working out at the gym and I was doing that thing where it's like an exercise and you grab onto like the top whatever bars and you lift yourself up and then you like you bring your feet like up like your legs like okay these are the legs and then you bring them like up while you're holding the bar. I'll put an image on screen. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Put an image.
and she went up to me one day and she was just pushing my shoes down. Then I'd bring it back up and she'd push them down. And then she gave me a cute little smile. And I was so gassed. Like,
Oh, nice.
but nothing ever amounted from that. I was too shy to do anything because she was like 2 years older than I was. So I was super shy.
And she was just being nice, probably.
Yeah, probably. I was just fangirling over her.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. And like, I'd always like feel so nervous and like, you know how you're like in high school probably happened to some people watching, but like you're at lunch and then all your friends like dip somehow. Like it's one of those days.
Oh yes, I know that experience very
Yeah,
well.
yeah. It's like, oh
God,
shit,
yes.
Benny took his girlfriend out for lunch. All my other friends are on the volleyball team, so they're practicing at lunch, and I'm just here, a loner. And I'm so like scared of what people are thinking about me. Oh, look at him sitting by himself. You know, you definitely had those too, eh, Benny?
Dude, yeah, you had a justified reason though. Like your friends had volley or whatever, and I would go out with my girl and, I'd be gone. But me, it was like a perfectly normal day, and I would still be eating or something, and then everyone would just dip and just leave me, and I was alone at my table like the entire rest of the lunchtime, and I would just look at all you leave, and I was just like, okay, fuck you.
Okay, why didn't you come
What?
with us though?
Because I was still eating.
Oh yeah, you're slow. But like in reality, now that I think about that situation, like that's so dumb. I was wasting so much anxiety and like brain power just overthinking about that shit. When in reality,
Mm.
most people don't care, and the people who do are just bitches, and you really don't care about their opinion.
There's a lot of anxiety for no reason in high school, and I realized that the other day. Because, like, my brother was telling me how there's ninth graders that are, like, super stressed about their grades, and they'll get, like, a shitty grade, and then they'll freak out because, they think they're not going to get accepted to university and whatever.
Yeah,
And I've been through all that, and it's just like, no, chill out. It doesn't matter. Like, obviously, you don't, like, settle for terrible, terrible grades, but don't stress over it. Like, even in your late years, like, don't study and get 90s and stuff for all your classes if it's just making you super stressed and, bad mental health. It's not worth it. High school is the funnest, well, one of the funnest times of your lives, and people need to take advantage of it.
yeah, you're 1,000% right on that, Benny. Like through and through, and the last part also. Like high school, you're seeing your best friends every single day. You're growing up.
Yeah.
You're in that age where you can actually take responsibility and go have fun with your friends by yourself. And like honestly, if you're still in high school right now, I suggest you do everything you can to get out of your comfort zone, hang out with new people, just talk to people. Like now it doesn't even
Mm-hmm.
like as you realize when you get older, like everybody's kind of figuring their own shit out. There's not all people like even adults, they're still trying to figure it out. They're just people who have grown up, are a little bit lost. But like who cares? Just go
Yeah.
talk to that person you want to talk to. It doesn't matter. You mess it up. The worst thing they're gonna think is like, oh, that random guy just came up to me. That's some pretty whack shit.
Yeah, and like now we've had embarrassing like stories from high school, but now we're having a nice laugh at them, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
You're watching this, you're gonna have this laugh with your buddies when you graduate. Hopefully on your
Hell
prom
yeah.
night or something. We didn't get a prom night, so that
Yeah, we didn't. That was the biggest L ever, probably of almost all of high school, but
yeah.
oh well.
I also wish I went into more sports teams.
Mm. I kinda, yeah, I don't know.
It's like,
I wish maybe actually did stay in soccer that one time. Even if I was super busy, it would have probably been really fun.
it was. We would go to North Bay every year for that tournament.
Yeah.
But yeah, just if you're watching this, bro, try out like if you're a guy and you're interested in sports, try out for all the teams. Might as well have fun with it. See what you can
Oh yeah.
accomplish. I was always really shy. I wanted to try out for school hockey, but people who bullied me in the past were on those teams. I was much of a pussy to do it. I regret it so. Like I wish I could just go play hockey.
When you say it that way, it's almost like high school is the time of your life where you can show that you're the alpha, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
but if you don't do it and you don't, handle the bullying that happened, like if you did get bullied and you leave high school, all you have are those shitty memories because you didn't deal with it. So if you make a load of friends and everything, you won't have to deal with it and it's gonna be awesome memories.
Yeah. Also, like, a big thing is I stopped caring about what other people, what their perception of me is when I don't value their opinion as a person. It might
Dude,
seem kind of harsh, but
no, I get it. To be like, yeah, me, yeah, I think I've always kind of been like this. I don't care what people really think about me too
that's good,
much,
Benny.
especially, yeah, but like especially what I wore in high school. And like I look back and I still don't care. Like I really don't care what people thought that I wore back then, but like for people who don't know me, I was the type of dude that would wear like a chemise and like track pants. That shit doesn't go together. I didn't care because me, when I woke up in the morning, I wasn't the type of kid to go in my closet and like, what should I wear today? And like think of, you know,
Yeah,
I didn't care. I just picked clothes and on my way to school I went.
bro, for me, my clothes would kind of determine how confident and comfortable I would be for the rest of the day. Cause like,
I think that's,
sorry, what?
yeah, well, in my opinion, anyways, like, if you get to that point, you need more self confidence somehow.
Yeah, well, it was because throughout like 10th grade and 11th grade, I put on some junk, and I wasn't like I didn't feel confident in myself because of that. Like now, I really don't care. But I have this shirt. I'll go get it. Like I know where it was. This Tommy Hilfiger shirt, bro. You probably know the one I'm talking about, Betty. What right here?
So,
I don't know what the material is made out of, but like it would hide my man boobs and my stomach that I had. So I'd always wear this shirt as much as I could, and it gave me so much confidence. And this other jean jacket, I would wear this shirt with this
oh,
jean
the jean,
jacket.
yeah, I know the jean jacket.
Yeah,
I know it.
bro. Should I go show the viewers?
Yeah, go show the viewers,
I could
whatever.
put it on and do like a
Dude, you used to have the biggest
for the.
cowlick haircut in the universe.
Oh my
Holy.
god! For the viewers, I used to gel up my hair. I think I have a picture. Put it up on the edit. Wait, oh Benny, I'll share my screen.
Yeah,
So what we're gonna do? Here's what we're
yeah.
gonna do. I'm gonna snap and
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna change in three, two, one. Oh,
Oh.
oh, I'm changed. Yeah, that
Yeah, that was the ultimate
was sick.
Lucas dress in high school.
Yeah, so I'd always wear it like this, and then you know I'd feel so confident, feel so cool. And I remember this one like cooler kid told me that this t-shirt was sick, and I got so hyped.
Well, dude, nice fit.
Thanks, bro. Kind of big on me a little bit, but all right. What were we talking about, Betty?
Well, just that self-confidence kind of thing. Not caring what other people say about you.
Right, right. Yeah, that. Write it down if you have to. Repeat it to yourself inside your head. All you have to master to become high school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You know what?
but
That's a one, Lucas. That's a wonderful ending right there.
you think so?
Become the king of high school.
Yeah, dude.
It's awesome.